Hello, writers. Let me get this ready for you. So, today we are going to continue revising our awesome stories by writing strong leads. But here's a secret that I want to teach you. Good writers, they think about the mood of their story. They reread, if you look up here, they reread their beginning, and then they think, what's the mood of my story? And then, before they hook the reader, they make sure that their hook actually matches the mood and isn't just random and weird, right? So, today we're going to reread the beginning of our stories. I have the beginning of mine right here, so I'll read it to you. It was a hot day in September, and I was sleeping peacefully in my air conditioned room. I was sleeping on a cloud. I was wearing my favorite fuzzy pajamas. My pajamas were pink with big blue polka dots. They were my favorite because my grandma got me them for my birthday. As I slept in my favorite comfortable pajamas, I dreamt about a big gray elephant. In my dream, I was riding the elephant. It was weird. As I rolled around in my bed, dreaming about the elephant, my eyes began to open. I thought to myself, what time is it? I looked over at the clock and saw that it said 8:10. I jumped out of my bed like a rocket ship taking off for the moon. I had a meeting with Miss Ing at 8:15. Okay, so we just reread the beginning. You're going to reread your beginning too. Now I'm thinking, what's the general mood here? My story is kind of interesting because the first half of my beginning is kind of like I'm sleeping peacefully, everything's really calm, and then the end, I'm freaking out. I'm so nervous. I'm so worried. So I'm going to focus on those emotions. I'm going to focus on, if we look at our little emotions or feelings chart, kind of my sleepy feeling and then my nervous feeling. So as I go to write my lead, there we go. As I go to write my lead or my hook, I'm going to keep that mood in mind. Today we're going to try these 4 different hooks and see which one fits best for your story. So we're going to think about dialogue, asking a question, I know a lot of you like that, starting with an amazing fact, or using some figurative language. We just learned 4 types of figurative language, right? We learned similes, metaphors, onomatopoeias, and hyperboles. So keep those in mind as awesome hooks. All right, now let's test out each of those hooks, keeping in mind, as you can see over here, my mood, right? I'm sleepy and then I'm nervous. So would it make sense if my hook had a really angry mood? Or if my hook had a really sad mood? Kind of weird, kind of random, right? Or if my hook was super excited? Wouldn't make sense. So I tried out each of these. I asked a question. My question that I thought about, have you ever been late to something very important? Kind of matches my nervous mood, right? Okay. So then I went to dialogue, but I'm alone in my first scene, so dialogue wouldn't make sense because I'm alone. So I used inside thinking instead. This is such a wonderful dream that I'm having. I want to stay in bed forever. All right, so I'm matching my sleepy mood in that one. Then I tried an amazing fact. Did you know that there are 1,700 public schools in New York City? Unfortunately, I was about to find that out if Miss Ing fired me for being late. So that one I'm definitely matching my nervous mood, right? I'm starting with this fact about how many schools there are, because if I get fired, I have to go to one of those schools. That's really my nervous mood, wow. Then my last thing that I tried was figurative language. I tried each of those 4 types that we've learned just to test it out. So I'm remembering that a simile means that I just use like or as to make a comparison. I was sleeping like a baby in my air-conditioned room. That was about to change. Okay, I kind of used both of my emotions, my moods there. Now a metaphor. Even though it was September, I was a bear hibernating in the middle of winter. That was about to change. Notice how that time I didn't use like or as, so it was a metaphor. Now I tried an onomatopoeia, or a sound. Zzz. I was sleeping peacefully. All right, I literally used these Z's up here to start my introduction. Last, hyperbole, an exaggeration. As I slept peacefully, I had no idea that this would be the worst morning of my whole life. All right, again, I use my peaceful, sleeping, and then nervous. So notice how I tried out each lead, keeping in mind the mood of my story. Sometimes you write random leads that we think hook our reader in, but then they confuse our reader. So today, you'll go back to your beginning scene and you'll do exactly what I did. You'll reread your beginning and think, what's the mood? Then you'll try out some different hooks and see which one is best for your story, and you'll pick one. So by the end of today, you'll have a hook written down either in your notebook or on a Word document that you've uploaded. I can't wait to read your awesome hooks that match the mood of your story. Bye, class.